Hello everyone, my name is Femke and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about my reading goals for 2019. So it's been a little while since I've uploaded anything. I've just been really busy. I've had some personal issues that I needed to get through, and overall I've just been low on inspiration. But I will be doing a series of videos now. First up, so that's this video, my reading goals for 2019, my 19 most anticipated releases for 2019, 19 books and series on my shelves that I want to read in 2019, my favorite books of 2018, and maybe something like my most disappointing books of 2018, something along those lines. But without further ado, let's get into my reading goals for 2019. So my first goal is just the Goodreads challenge. Basically, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this year than I did last year. Last year I set my goal for 125 books. I'm hoping to read 125 books again this year. Basically my reading goal is to read between 100 and 150 books this year. Just so I have a little bit of, just so it's not a super fixed challenge. But I'm just going to set it on 125, but for me personally I'll just be content if I manage to get somewhere between 100 and 150 books. The next challenge has to do with books that are already on my shelves, and that is that I want to read more books that I already own. I just tend to get ebooks to read the books that I want to read, but I have a lot of books on my shelves that I physically own but that I haven't read yet. I will go into more depth about those books in another video, which will be coming in the following days as well. The next goal is that I want to keep up to date with reading new releases, new publications. I have a huge list on my laptop with to be published books throughout the year. Obviously, I don't think I will be reading all of them, but I just want to read some releases for in January or maybe February. But it's not like I read a book that came out in January somewhere in December. I mean, obviously that's fine too, but I just want to read those books like sooner, closer to their publication date. The next one is, it's just for me, and I mean it's kind of a guilty pleasure, so if I don't manage to stick to it, that's fine too. But over the last year I noticed that I read a lot of like smutty romance books, fantasy romance books. And I want to cut down on that number a bit because I think it takes away from all the amazing books that I have on my shelves that are not being read because I'm reading these silly romance novels that in the end are all the same. And in the end that I usually give a low rating to because they are all the same and it's nothing new, and that disappoints me. So I just want to try to read more of bigger books, more serious books, if you know what I mean. And then basically my final reading goal is to read like on average bigger books than I did last year. Like I said before, 2018 was not a good year for me. There were basically 4 months in which I basically just did not read at all. What I did read were a lot of small books, short stories, novellas, etc. And I just want to read more full-length novels this year. Obviously it was kind of like a countermeasure to make sure that I still made my goal, because at one point I was like 20-ish books behind schedule, but it was just for myself, just so I could say that I still made that challenge. Those were my reading challenges for 2019. If I remember, I will do like an update video halfway through the year to see where I stand on those reading goals, if I decided to just discard some of them or if I thought of new reading goals. But this is all that I have for this video, and if you liked it, please subscribe down below. You can also hit the bell icon, like, comment, all that says. Comment down below with what your reading goals are, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye!